What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. And here is your Galactic Starcruiser news. Right here. There it is. What am I looking at, Jay? What is that? This is the transport shuttle from the Halcyon, the Galactic Starcruiser, to Batuu, to Galaxy's Edge. That's right. You're going to get on that. And they're going to lock you in because they want to keep it totally immersive. They don't want you to see the outside world. And they're going to take you to this port, I guess, so that you walk into Batuu. Now, I must apologize. On a previous video, I clearly stated that they're going to use this kind of bus system. I even had like some diagrams of a bus that they might use. I was wrong. And I will admit when I was wrong. They're going to use this. Now, is it cool looking inside? I have no idea. Could it be like, you know, they got movie screens and stuff, so it feels like you're flying through space to get on Earth? I hope so. I hope it's really cool inside, the amount of money you're paying. But that's it. That's a box truck. And Universal Studios, their rival, just laughed at them, man. Just laughed at them right on social media. And we're going to take a quick look at that. But before we do, BioReconstruct is the Twitter account that I got this photo. I just want to give them a shout out. They do a lot of aerial theme park stuff. So if you want to follow them on Twitter, that's where you can find that. I just wanted to give them credit for that aerial photo. Right here in this article says Universal absolutely slams Disney's Galactic Starcruiser. Now remember, I showed you the box truck. So right here on this tweet, Universal says, "Get in, folks. We're going to Universal." I talked a little bit about this on Park Hoppin', and actually Universal commented in the chat. They were like, "Hey, Jay, get in. Let's get in and go to Universal." This is a huge shade throw. This is a slam. This is a, wow, you paying all that money and you're going to ride in one of these? This is Universal being Universal. You got to love it. You got to love it. But on top of all that, too, some fans are also upset at some of the new photos being revealed, such as this one. Galactic Starcruiser is just a mess. Fans call out yet another Disney decision from inside the magic. This is a photo that was put out on social media from the staff at the Galactic Starcruiser. Fine, no worries. But then some people were looking deep into the picture and they were like, wait a minute here. That looks a little familiar. That looks just a tad familiar. Where have I seen these uniforms before? And it's true. These uniforms were recycled from the Star Wars launch bay, which is a little tiny museum part of Hollywood Studios. It's really not open anymore. It's kind of closed. You could go in there and see a few of the models from the movies and some old posters. But before, they used to have a big Star Wars store. You used to be able to go in there and get photos with the cast, such as Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, BB-8, and who knows who else. And they had like staff in there as well, guiding people through. It's pretty much closed. There's just a small part to get in to the Star Wars launch bay. And it's like, yeah, cast and crew members will be helming the Halcyon. Were taken directly from the Star Wars launch bay. Now let's look at that itinerary, shall we? The people at allears.net decided to share their itinerary with all of us. Apparently they're going. So if you download the Play Disney Parks app on your phone, you get the data pad, the Star Wars data pad that they will use throughout the entire journey that you're on the Galactic Starcruiser. That's right. You got to use your app. The app will tell you where you need to go, where you need to be, when your certain activities are scheduled. It's all on the app. And there's probably other games and activities on the app, and I will explain. So you got to have the app to know where you're going and all things like that. So that's a big part of the experience, is your cell phone app. I'm going to go down because they broke it down, but you can see what it looks like here. The different tools, the map, your profile, the events, things like that. And it begins to tell you where you're going to go. Now, they said once it was activated, they have lightsaber training and bridge operations training that wasn't scheduled yet. And you could schedule a time in the times that they give you. to schedule that. I'm assuming for each activity, they're breaking it up into like maybe 15 people at a time, 20 people at a time, or whatever. So here we go right here. You arrive at 1 p.m. Now, if you arrive before 1 p.m., you're not allowed in. So they're going to take your luggage and send you and your party to Disney Springs. What's Disney Springs, Shay? It's a free, anyone can go. You don't have to have a ticket or anything. It's just basically a big area that has lots of shops and restaurants. So they send you there until it's time. And when it gets closer to your time, you catch the bus back to the Galactic Starcruiser. So they're going to have the lunch buffet out, which is good to know that it's a buffet from 1 to 4. From 1:30 to 3:50, you can explore the Starcruiser, walk around. I'm assuming you're going to have some little adventures here and there, interacting with aliens or other actors that are there. Now, this is an interesting one to me. 2 p.m. to 3:15 is datapad orientation. Do people really need an hour and 15 minutes to learn how to use an app? Are you seriously got to take an hour of your time away from your 6,000, 5,000, whatever you paid experience to learn how to operate the app at around 3 o'clock? Like, does it really take that long? I'm assuming, and I really hope with everything in me, that it's just an allotted time and they want everyone to go there for 10 minutes just so they can say, yeah, you got it. Okay, you good. Any questions? Let's move on. That's what I'm hoping that a lot of time is for. I hope they don't bring everyone together and say, pull out your apps, A, B, but I don't know. From 3 to 3:30 is a social. There's another social at 4 to 4:30. There's the captain's reception where you meet the captain. I'm assuming it's like a cruise. 5:30 to 7 is dinner. The evening with the Twilight singer. Then 6:30 to 7, only 30 minutes for sabacc lessons. So 30 minutes to learn how to play the card game. Then there's like the Outer Rim sector set, more sabacc lessons. And then there's they're going to fly to Cloud City where you look out the window and see a fireworks show at Bespin. Here we go. So then day 2. Day 2, we're going to scroll down because day 2, you get to ride the box truck and head on over to Hollywood Studios to Batuu. Now, we just learned here that they're going to give you a fast pass, a free of charge fast pass. They call it a lightning lane to get in the Ride of Resistance and Smuggler's Run, the Millennium Falcon ride. Normally, people pay for the lightning lane between $15 and $25 to skip the regular lines. The lightning lane still gets pretty long. And what really sucks is the Rise of the Resistance breaks down all the time. How terrible would it be that you spend all this money and you can't even ride their signature ride? I'm assuming they'll do something if that happens. So you have the breakfast buffet, or you can grab and go breakfast between 7 and 10. Then the transports go to Batuu from 8 to 4. So you can spend the whole day at the theme park from 8 a.m. to 4. There's a lunch buffet from 11 to 4, or if you're out, you can eat at one of the quick service areas there. There's Cantina Chronicles. There's Droid Racing Tournament. The sign up is 15 minutes. There's model shipbuilding. That's right. For an extra fee, you could pay for the model of the Galactic Starcruiser, the Halcyon, and you could sit down together and build it for 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So then there's only a 30-minute sabacc tournament. Now this is for 15 minutes, Porg detection drill. For 15 minutes, it's like a Pokemon Go you use with your app, is what I've been told. If it's different, it's different. But this is what you're doing. These are the activities on the Galactic Starcruiser. Droid racing, where you build a droid and model shipbuilding. You build a model and then you use your phone to play basically Pokemon Go to find Porgs. Then another 30-minute game, Know Your Co-Pilot, which is basically the Newlywed game where you sit down with your partner, your friend or whatever, and you know what I'm saying? It's like What's your favorite color? Mine's blue. Well, what did your partner say? Red. It's like, this is the best that they know your co-pilot winner is announced for 15 minutes. I mean, it's like there's 100 people on there. How is that 30 minutes? 5:30 to 7 is dinner, and then there's taste around the galaxy. The tasting around the galaxy, they're gonna bring you plants from like different. They're gonna bring you plants from different planets for you to look at. I mean, it says it right here that they're gonna bring you, yeah, the 4-course meal, and passengers can see the plants from Mustafar, Felucia, Kashyyyk. Plants. All right. Hey, listen, this could be fun. I'm just saying. Then there's the Halcyon Starcruiser celebration for 15 minutes. And then there's from 1 hour sweets and treats. Now, remember this. In the middle of all that, there's going to be actors and people together that you're going to interact with, that you're going to learn from. They want to learn from you. They're going to be sitting at your table. Some of them are going to be spies. Some of them are going to be First Order. The First Order is supposed to board the ship at some point and take it over with stormtroopers. Kylo Ren is supposed to make an appearance and interrogate people that are probably actors. There are probably going to be people dressed as normal guests that will probably be interrogated, but they're actually actors. So it's going to be like immersive like that. Some of you are going to be put on mission. They're going to give you plans. They're going to do this. Some of you are going to turn in the spy and be part of the First Order. Some of you are not. Some of you are going to run to the battle and shoot TIE fighters from, you know, the deck. I mean, all that stuff is supposed to happen. And right before the big finish, Rey and Chewbacca is supposed to rescue you. There's a point where all hope looks lost and the First Order has the ship. The lights go out and Rey is going to ignite the retractable lightsaber that doesn't retract. And then there's going to be a fight scene. They win. Then you have a big party and there you have it. There's musical numbers. There's a lot of interaction. The rooms are not, I heard they're keeping the rooms just not as super fancy because they don't want you to be in there. They want you out. They want you out doing stuff. They want you out enjoying life. I don't even know about the television. All right. Like I asked my people, I was like, is there like a regular television where you can watch like the news or ESPN or anything? I was told nothing, and that's the honest truth. I don't know if they want to like leave that out. So it's like it's a whole interaction dinner theater, whatever you want to call it, where you could build a droid, play cards, build a model ship, look at plants from other planets. Yeah. Now from 7 to 7:20. Passengers can show off their space outfits or just admire everyone's unique style. After that, the sector set from 8 to 8:30, which is an exclusive Halcyon Starcruiser game. This is the Halcyon exclusive Starcruiser game. Passengers of all ages can play this exclusive Halcyon Starcruiser game. Be the first to match all 5 planets located in a single region. Match game. That's exclusive. It's a match game. It's a match game. I mean, that's really something. After day 3, you got till about 10 o'clock to leave. So some people are going to leave early. I'm assuming breakfast doesn't start at 7, but if you need to leave early, I guess you miss breakfast. Breakfast is from 7 to 10, and they want you out by 10 o'clock to go wherever you want to go. And that's the itinerary. So that's a lot to listen to. I put it all out there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And as we get closer to it, we'll see. I mean, we're going to start to see reviews really, really soon of how people enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it. If it was cheap, if it was not. People might be like, Jay, I hope you got egg on your face because it's awesome. Or Jay sucks. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. People paying so much money. I hope you have an amazing time. I really do. This is Jay, and I will catch you next time.